god, we're all gonna die. Just kidding. We're not gonna die. So it's interesting. We're entering a stage, I believe, in human existence where death may not necessarily be as finite or definite as we might like to believe that it is. It's interesting. The traditional wisdom tells us to find, except death is the only thing that we know for certain. It's a transition. It's a journey into a new realm or dimension that is in some ways the beginning of a new adventure. But there are ways in which that thing, death, is not as it seems. It's not as it seems at all, because we are not aware of what that actually is. We actually have no way of knowing what that is. Whatever it is something beyond the mind. It is beyond this mental experience of human life or existence that we like to call everything. The death experience that we've possibly have tasted when we've gone to sleep, we've probably tasted it when we've done medicines, plant medicines, psychedelic medicines, we've tasted it when we've been near death in injury or sickness, accidents in the hospital. We've tasted it during when we've been put under for surgery or in meditation. And we don't really know what is meant by death. Why is it coming for us all? Or is it coming for us all? So far, if we look back, we know it comes for everything. We know that it applies to everything. Life, death, the cycle of rebirth, it's just this one beautiful, generative, destructive process. And yet, it doesn't necessarily mean what you think it does. It's not so certain. It's not so definite. You can't really imagine what it would be like to not be here, because you're here. So just be here and see what happens. You might be pleasantly surprised when you actually arrive in this moment and realize everything that is actually here, including that which you may call death, including that which you fear. And you probably know that that which you fear, I don't want to sound cliche, so I'm not even going to talk about that. Scratch that from the record. We'll just stick to the subject at hand, which is living and dying well. And it is unfortunate that life is so unfair. I mean, is it really though? No, that's just a thought. We like to complain about how unfair things are. I can look back in my memory in the last 3 years, and for 2 of those years, I wouldn't have been able to sit here and talk to you. I wouldn't have been able to sit here and feel anything really positive in my body. I was in abject horror and suffering. So, like, I can talk about it now, but I couldn't talk about it then. That was a lived experience. I'm reflecting on it now. Maybe death was really very close, and in a way that didn't feel open. The door wasn't open, so I didn't go in the door. And we're here for as long as we are. We really have no business trying to define something that is not definable. We really want to know what's going to happen, or how long am I going to live, or is it going to be good or not? We really want to know. And that wanting to know what it's going to be like and what's going to happen will suck the life out of your life. we'll make it dry, dead. You will be like the living dead. When we say the living dead, there's two ways we can look at that. It's either people who have died and come back to life, like zombies, or Jesus. Is Jesus a zombie? Or the living dead could refer to people who are alive, but they're dead while they're alive. Scratch that. I'm going to actually scratch that whole little metaphor from the video. I'm going to edit that out.